Why is it so important to build a really powerful standout personal brand? Well, we're in a very different market than we have been in the past. And now people are fighting for attention. And so if you don't have a brand that really sets you apart, helps you stand out in a category of one, and really attracts the right people to you, your business will miss out on opportunities. So you'll lose money, you'll lose opportunities, and you'll even miss out on relationships that you could be building that even open bigger doors for you. So in this video, I want to talk to you about 4 things that you need to have in place if you want to build a strong personal brand. So let's get started. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Carden. I am the founder of Expert in You media and marketing agency, brand, and programs. I'm also a business consultant and coach. I coach people to help them build really high-end premium businesses, but I'm also a founder of the Expert in You magazine, podcast, and Expert in You showcase. And so I want to really talk to you about how to build a standout brand, because it is the foundation for all of your marketing. And if you don't have this in place, you're actually missing the foundation for your marketing. So you're going to make your marketing harder. If you're running any kind of paid advertising, it's going to be more costly, more expensive to do that, because at the end of the day, people buy from brands that they know, like, and trust. And that means you need a powerful standout brand. So let's dive into what the 4 C's are to building an incredible brand. The first thing is clarity. I see so many great entrepreneurs and professionals out there that don't have clarity around what they stand for, who they serve, and really how their brand should communicate their unique expertise, their values, and the results that they deliver. And this is why often they flail around and they don't get the right clients. Their business doesn't grow to the levels that it can, because again, they don't have this foundational piece in place. You need crystal clear clarity on exactly who, again, what you stand for, who you serve, and your brand should communicate this very clearly. One of the things that I like to help people do in my workshops and my seminars and even my clients is I say, let's Google you. So if you do like an incognito window, this is where you do sort of a hidden window. You can do this actually by going to the top of your browser and clicking the 3 little dots, and it will give you an option to search something with an incognito window. And what this means is that your computer won't recognize you. So it's going to show you what other people see. And one of the best ways to see how you show up on Google is to actually type in your name in an incognito window. And that is going to give you a great visual of how clear your brand is, how much you stand out in the marketplace, and just really how powerful and robust and how strong your personal brand is. So if you type in your name and you don't see a lot that comes up, or it's really like inconsistent, or it's incongruent, like there's no consistent message, you don't have a powerful brand, you have a weak brand. And this means you're making your marketing much harder. You're making your business much harder, because now you're losing trust, you're losing credibility, and people don't really know what you stand for or what you really can do. So the very first step is to make sure you have that clarity, so that now your message and everything that you're putting out there is consistent and congruent. The second C is consistency. Look, if you don't show up on a regular basis, if you're not doing big things, if you're not stepping into what I call the expert spotlight and shining, and you don't have a cohesive message across all platforms, like all of your branding looks the same, your message looks the same, whether it's social media, whether it's speaking engagements or content, your brand should really be easily recognizable. And if you go out and search Expert in You, you are going to see a lot come up. You're going to see my magazine. You're going to see my showcase. You're going to see my podcast. You're going to see my programs. It's going to come up in a lot of different places. And this is exactly what you should be doing for your brand. but you need that consistency. You need to be consistently stepping out, putting out content, stepping into the spotlight. But again, make sure that you have that cohesiveness in your brand. This will make you appear to be doing bigger things. And what happens when other people are singing your praises? What happens when people are consistently seeing you like you're everywhere, like you're omnipresent? There's this instant trust, right? What happens when you see people on stages or people that are writing books? You have this instant trust. And this is exactly what your brand should do for you. It builds instant trust and credibility, which brings me to the third C, and that is credibility. You want to make sure that your brand establishes trust and authority by demonstrating your expertise. Again, people should easily be able to see what you stand for, what you're all about, the results or the outcomes that you get for your clients or your business or the product that you have. And you want to make sure that you're leveraging testimonials and positioning yourself as the go-to expert in your niche. And there's so many ways to do this. Again, you can guest on podcasts, you can have your own show. I recommend both of those things for really high-end, high-impact strategies to market your business. But you also want to be seen as the go-to in your niche. Get out there and speak. Let other people talk about you. How are you getting featured in the media? Or are you getting featured in the media? Are you a contributor to media? I'm a contributor to not just my own magazine, but also to other people's magazines. And I have been in the past. So I've got so many articles that are consistently being published out there that build credibility. But it's all around my expertise. I publish articles around my expertise. So if you're not doing this, you're not establishing yourself as an authority in the marketplace, you're not building that credibility, and this means you're going to lose business. And I like to say you're sort of losing business that you don't even know about. Because when people come across you, if they actually don't see that they can trust you or they don't believe that you're the go-to authority, they're going to pass you over. And you will never know that they've passed you over. It's the same with people Googling you. If your Google presence, if everything that you're doing is not powerful, if it's not robust, you're going to get passed over. One of the things that I help people do is get featured on podcasts, and if they want to get on stages, they want to get booked on stages. And one of the things that they have to understand is that the first thing people are going to do is Google them. And so again, if that's not all built up, if people can't easily see that you're great at what you do and how you're great at what you do, you lose that credibility. And you will not even know that you're missing out on getting more business or getting bigger opportunities. You won't even know what's happening. So you want to make sure that you have that standout credibility, and also sharing client stories, client testimonials. These are all really powerful ways. And this should be seen everywhere. We should be able to see this on your website. We should be able to see this on YouTube. We should be able to see it on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on social media platforms all across the internet. And if that's not the case, again, you're missing out. All right, the fourth C is connection. Look, you can't build by yourself. You have got to step into the expert spotlight. You have to be seen. You have to have a light shown on you. And you also have to shine a light on other people. That builds connection, and it also really establishes you as an authority. One of the marketing strategies that I love to help my clients put in place is what I call high impact podcasting. And this is either creating their own show or guesting on shows. It's so powerful when it's done in the right way, and they can get really high-end clients this way. They can get consistent sales conversations. They can get partnerships. They can get invited to speak and do bigger things. And it all starts with that connection. So one of the reasons I love that strategy so much is because to me, it kills a lot of birds with one stone. Not only are you building your visibility in the market, but you're shining the light on other people. You're establishing your authority. You're establishing your expertise. You're putting out great content. So you have that consistency going on. but with the right strategy, it also puts money in your bank account. And at the end of the day, isn't that why we're doing all of this? I mean, it's great to build connections and it's great to build partnerships and all of those things, but we're doing all of this really to build our business and have impact, right? So you want to be able to build connection. So by building meaningful relationships in the right way, with the right audience, with the right network, you get to engage, you get to provide value, and you get to create a personal connection that really pulls people and draws people to you, to your brand, and even to partner with you or invite you to other opportunities. Just recently, I've been invited to do some speaking. I've been invited to speak on some stages. I've been invited to go do a media reel. I've been invited to be part of a summit. And all of that came from all the things that I'm talking about, the things that I am telling you here that you should be doing. This is all of the work that I do in my business. I'm consistently building that strong personal brand, and it brings opportunities right to me. Yes, I go looking for some of them, but a lot of them come right to me. So if you don't have clarity around what your personal brand is all about, and you don't have that congruency in your message, in your branding, across all channels, with your website, with everything that you're saying and putting out there. If you don't have consistency and you're not showing up and really sharing that cohesive message across platforms on a consistent basis, whether that's speaking or content or social media or all of those things, if you aren't building credibility, in other words, establishing that trust and that authority and consistently building that credibility in the market, you're going to lose trust. And then finally, consistent connection. You have to build connection. You can't do things on your own. We don't do anything on our own. We don't rise to success on our own. We don't build influence on our own, right? All of those things come from connection with other people. So if you're doing clarity, consistency, credibility, connection, and then I would even put congruency in there with clarity. If you're doing those four things, you're going to start building a really powerful, strong brand, which is going to really allow your marketing to do the heavy lifting for you. So are you getting featured in the media? Are you building your influence? Are you stepping into that expert spotlight? Do you have marketing systems in place that are consistently attracting business to you? Are you getting on other people's platforms? Are you shining a light on your expertise, your value? If not, start building this personal brand now. It is never too late. Someone said one time, when was the best time to start building a personal brand? I would say yesterday. But if you haven't done these basic things yet, start today. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We are going to be putting up new videos all the time for you. My Expert in You Showcase, where I interview other experts, will be posted also on this channel. My magazines will be posted on this channel, so you will not want to miss out. Anything and everything that we're doing to build influence in the market, to help you grow your business, talking about speaking and podcasting and all of these things, are now going to be hosted on this channel. So make sure you subscribe. I can't wait to get to know you. And as always, leave a comment. We are here. I am here to help you go rock your business. So have an amazing day. Let's get the expert in you out there for the world to see, so that you can rise to the impact, rise to the influence, and rise to the revenue that you have opportunity to do. God bless you. Have an amazing day. I'm Carden. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.